Hey, what's up, rock stars? It's Rox coming to you today with a review for Raising Kanan season. This is Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, season 3, episode 5, you guys. So, hey, we back. This is I'm not considering this the first video of 2024, even though it is 2024. I feel like this is really the late video of 2023. So I'm not treating this as the first video of the year. We just kind of catching up. And as a reflection of that, this is going to be like a condensed, just we discussing, because everybody has seen the show already and everybody is everything, and it's no sense in me giving no in-depth review when everybody's already discussed it. Now, a few things. First, Happy New Year to you all. It is 2024, so yes, Happy New Year to you all. I'm going to be holding the phone this way because y'all know this is a frontal, and this side, Jada got to help me with it. She was out of town and she didn't get back till yesterday. So I got to get this back straight. So we just going to keep it on this side, you know. So, but you can get a little idea right here. Of course, I don't have any makeup on. But yeah, the frontal situation, not necessarily a long-term thing for me, but you know, it was a cool experience, and I do really love this wig, so the color. So yeah, there's that. But I'm hoping that you guys all had a fantastic Happy New Year. I did as well. I'm sure you guys saw, many of you guys saw on Instagram when I was posting, me and Mr. had a getaway in the mountains, a retreat, a reset. It was just fantastic. It was perfect. I'll tell everybody about it on Top of the Blogs. We're going to consider Top of the Blogs the first video of 2024, our first official one, okay? Because we got to clean up the Raising Kanan and the damn Love and Marriage Huntsville. So once we get that all out the way, which I will tomorrow be putting up 2 Love and Marriage Huntsville videos, last week and the one for this week, which is the first part of the reunion. And then on Monday, I think is Real Housewives of Potomac will be back on schedule. And then next Friday, it'll be Top of the Blogs. That is our first official video of 2024. Okay. It's the season opener, you guys. Yeah, I know this bang gonna get on y'all nerves a little bit, but it's okay. It's really okay, you guys. It's just that you just can't see the edges. You just don't need to see them. I'm sure you guys can imagine, okay? Like I said, right? You're gonna just get a little idea right here, okay? So yeah, just bear with me. I'm gonna have to make sure I keep the camera on. Anyway, you guys, the review. Let's get to it, shall we? All right, you guys, so this is going to be more of a discussion about Raising Kanan, because the way I wrote my notes, which I actually do really like the way I did it. I don't think I'll be doing it this way, but yeah, let's just discuss. So let's talk about Ronnie and Unique, okay? Very interesting dynamic here. Obviously, Unique was the drug dealer that landed underneath Ronnie when Ronnie was the big man on campus, when Ronnie, before he went to jail, was doing the damn thing out there on them streets. Well, now that Ronnie is out of jail, the roles have been reversed, but Ronnie ain't too keen on the way that Unique is running things. Okay, so Ronnie, he's still out there trying to make a name for himself. I mean, this nigga is still robbing folks, stealing their cars. I don't know what the long-term goal of the stealing of the cars is, but he carjacks a guy, goes over to Unique's house. Unique was just like, I told you I'm gonna take care of you. Like, I got you. Why you out here carjacking niggas? Okay? And Big Ron was just like, I'm about to flip this. Ronnie is very scary. Beyond scary at this point. I just was like, what is wrong with him? All right, but Ronnie definitely has a check that needs to be cashed, and, well, unfortunately so, you guys. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, Unique takes Ron down to the Chinese place, tried to show him the hookup, how it's going. This is a no-brainer. The cops ain't even on this shit, Big Ron, okay? This is where it's gonna be. This is where it's at. He explaining the whole process to Big Ron, and Big Ron thinks it's bullshit. I was like, I guess he's above it. And Unique was just like, I'm telling you, this is the way to go. Like, we got to keep everything low and undercover and all of this. And Well, Big Ron's whole thing is like, that's not how he used to move things, okay? And Unique would know that if he wasn't so far up Rock's ass, okay? Jumping on top of her, humping her and up and down and whatnots. It was just like, I'm not even gonna comment on that because you my brother and I love you and everything, you know, but if you was a lesser nigga, I'd fuck you up. Big Ron was just like, yeah, who gonna check me, boo? I can't believe that Rock got you food like this. And Unique was like, listen, bruh, that's all we got. And Big Ron was like, this ain't shit. And I was just like, boy. It's hard to please old Ron, ain't it? And then let's talk about Rock in this situation with Kanan, because it is not getting better. Kanan is still working from home. He on the phone, you know, with that stupid ass drawl that I hope they do something about next season. You know, make sure you get out there. I don't care. Don't fuck this up, Fame. And you know, that was a pretty good damn Kanan, if I may say so myself. But anyway, yeah, he got Fame out there running things, and you already know how that's gonna go. But what other choice does he have? He's locked down with his mom, at least for now. And so when Rox hears him on the phone, she was just like, don't fuck what up. You don't want Fame to what? Fuck what up. Okay. And, you know, Kanan is still trying to Rock. I said, Rock, what you need to do is get that nigga in a good headlock. No, don't do that. I said, Rock, baby, he ain't listening to you no more, girl. He ain't scared of you. He don't respect you. He think that you awful person, that you lie and everything. Like, this ain't the same Kanan that left your house, the little other house down in the city. Yeah, Rock is still hoping that Kanan is going to come around. I can tell you right now, Rock, Kanan is not going to come around. Rock's still having problems with them cops. Okay, she go down to her new business that she built, and the windows is all busted out, and they was like, damn. Yeah, somebody be fucking with everybody on this street with these windows and everything. You know, we know just the person that will protect you, make sure that your business don't have any more problems. You know, they all still trying to squeeze Rock. And Rock was just like, yeah, that's all right, officer, I got that. And they was just like, okay, well, we gonna let you know that, you know, they real persistent. They do come back. Baby, however many windows that you replace, that's how many windows they gonna break. He was just like, yeah, I'm good. But back to Kanan. Kanan finds out that Fame got arrested from his people. And his people said that, you know, other folks are starting to quit because they ain't really trying to get hemmed up like Fame did. Fame down there to the police station, and they up there questioning Fame. And you know, Fame ain't snitching and everything, but we do know that Fame killed somebody, right? So Fame got some things that he need to be worried about, and he needs, like I said, last 2 videos, Fame, take your ass home. You gonna be in jail or you gonna be dead. I can see it coming. So Kanan is pissed about, you know, Fame. Oh, this motherfucker. There's something else that he got to worry about. I said, boy, it's hard being the boss, isn't it? So now Kanan got to be worried about that. You know, Ronnie is trying to get in on Kanan's corner. You know, he was just like, you out here moving heroin. You know, you working for Rock. And Kanan was just like, who said anything about heroin, nigga? I am 16 years old. I am working, but I'm not doing heroin. We ain't trying to do that. That's just weed, you know, some little pills or whatever. But, you know, Ronnie is just still trying to figure out who is doing what out there. You know, Ronnie still believes that Rock is out there. Now, Rock, the reason why Rock is still having problems with Kanan is because Kanan is not listening to her. And while Rock is at home, the damn social worker comes over. You know, the social worker just pops up. Kanan's not there. That shouldn't be a problem. However, Kanan is out past curfew. The damn lady is like, why he ain't home? And Rock was just like, oh, I can't keep tabs on that boy. And, you know, he got his friends and all that. And the lady is just like, I'm going to wait for him to get, we going to see how late it gets before Kanan come home. Well, you know what? I guess it's coming up on 10 o'clock. Shit, the county don't pay overtime. Okay, so she was just like, I'm going to let this shit slide for now. I got to go. But you tell that boy that if he don't get his ass back home at the appropriate time, then he gonna be in a foster home. I'm gonna remove him. Okay, so yeah, Rock got problems with Kanan, and I'm tired of this Rock. I promise you, I'm tired of this Rock. We so used to Rock being like the boss bitch that this way toned down, scaled down Rock is just like, I don't like it. I don't know if she's the girl trying to just get her bearings or what. But this new Rock ain't it. I'm waiting for the old Rock to surface. I'm feeling like she'll probably be here by the end of the season. Because enough of this bullshit. So, she gonna have to try to wrangle Kanan in. The problem with Kanan, though, is Kanan is really feeling himself. And Kanan's starting to make money. And he's starting to make some moves on the street and everything. So that's why he's not really feeling like he's all that inclined to listen to his mother. We see Kanan over at Fame's house. And he's going off on Fame. Fame was just like, yeah, I sure do appreciate you bailing me out. Of course, he was being sarcastic because Kanan didn't bail him out, but Kanan did bail out one of his other boys. Remember, he had Lou do it. I guess Lou was like, I ain't doing that shit again. I don't know if if Kanan even tried, but this is now, we can start to see that Kanan is starting to get on that mindset that is just him against the world. Okay? Maybe the only other person that he really trusts fully is Juke. Everybody else, I think that it's a little iffy for him. So, it's too bad that he's treating Fame the way that he has, though. But you can always tell that Fame has always been like the flunky, the friend, the goofy one, the innocent enough. I mean, get in a little bit of trouble, but not enough to be like, he's not a Kanan, right? So, when Kanan went up to him and was just like, I knew you couldn't do this, and, I couldn't count on you. And Fame was just like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm your brother. Like, I'm the one that's been here all this time, But Fame tells him that he ended up killing that guy in the hallway. And, of course, Kanan didn't know that. But when he told him that, Kanan was just like, you didn't tell them that in the police office, did you? And he was like, no, I didn't tell him that. He was like, but they on us. Okay, and what am I supposed to do? And Kanan was like, nigga, you take that shit to the grave. Okay, you take that, don't you tell nobody. Don't you say nothing else, not even to me. All right? Act like that shit never happened. Don't say nothing else about it. But yeah, Fame it's going to be it's a sad thing, but we can see something's going to happen to Fame. It's going to be at the expense of Kanan. And I hope Kanan feels really bad about it because he takes Fame for granted. So, Kanan is all, I can't have your stupid ass messing up my business. And I was just like, wow, this man gave you a place to live and everything. And now all of a sudden he a stupid ass, huh? Anyway, the next day, when Kanan finally take his ass back home, Rock was just like, well, isn't it nice for you to join us? Okay, the damn social worker was here yesterday. Kanan, you cannot fuck this up. I'm promising you. This lady already told me that if you not here the next time she come, you are going to a foster home. Is that what you want? And of course, Kanan ignored her. I was just like, Rock, what we gonna do, girl? What we gonna do? As far as Marvin and what's going on with Marvin over there, well, first of all, Marvin is trying to be the supportive dad of Juke. You guys know that Juke is in this group, and Juke just needs a friend and somebody of the female persuasion. She got too much fucking toxic masculinity around her, even from Rock. Okay, I know Rock tried to soften up her edges and shit to help Juke out, but it's just, no. So maybe this group might be a good thing for Juke, okay? But you guys know that Juke nothing good lasts for Juke, so I'm already expecting something to happen bad with this too. But for now, she's working with the group, and even though the lady is a bitch and one of the other girls in the group is a bitch, the other girl, this is supposed to be a TLC-like thing, so the other girl, who I'm assuming now is going to be the crazy one, and Juke is going to be the cool one. So Juke sits down with, Juke and the other girl, who's going to be considered the crazy one, they kind of strike up a friendship. They're closer. And, while I'm watching this conversation between the two of them, I'm trying to figure out whether or not this is going to have like, intimate type of relationship for Juke, or if this is just going to be like a true female friend of hers. She needs both, but she really needs to have like just a good true blue girl, her home girl. So they strike up a friendship. The girl's having a hard time getting the routine and everything, and the other one is just like, you bitches ain't messing me up, I'm gonna get this straight and all this, y'all gonna get it together. Between the other girl and the damn pebbles of the whole equation, yeah, they gonna get on our nerves. But this other girl is cool, and Juke seems to like her. When practice is over, Juke even stays behind to help her with the routine because she can't seem to get the steps. After all that is over, and they're about to go home, Juke tells her that her uncle has a bar and he's gonna be having a hip-hop night and that she should come through, and so I'm still trying to figure out whether or not this is going to just, which direction this was going to go. I kind of feel like Juke is trying to figure it out as well, but I also think that Juke probably knows that she don't need to be in a relationship with her group member. Okay, it's hella messy. So but it looks like she's gonna be a good friend. So, Marvin is picking her up. Like I said, he's the proud dad and everything. Like, girl, is that you? Is that you? And she was like, no, she's just a friend and all of that. And he was like, you got the taste from your dad, okay? Your dad know how to pull fine women just like you do. And she was just like, Dad, enough. Ain't nobody really trying to talk to Marvin about their dating habits, especially the way that their history, Marvin and Juke are. But I'm just loving Marvin and Juke's relationship now. Juke is trying to give him the space to change, and Marvin is actually doing it. We also see him still meeting with the white guy. And the white guy is like almost a down on his luck, struggling news reporter, just kind of looking for the big story, I guess. And Marvin is talking to him. And this white guy has got to have like absolutely no radar. Like, you don't have any drug dealer radar at all. Okay, it's just like you would think with him, having to have his ear to the street and the pulse of the city and whatnot, that he would be able to look at Marvin in his damn convertible BMW, his jewelry, his flat top, it's just like, do you not think that this man might be a drug dealer? And he was able to just peel off $5,000 and give to the people that you was getting drugs from. Okay, you don't think anything? So yeah, I'm like, okay, white boy, he can't seem to get it. So they sitting there talking, and they're talking about, the stories that he is reporting on. And Marvin was just like, you ought to report on Juke and her group. She's talented, she's this, she's that. And he was like, yeah, that could be a good story. A girl from the other side of the tracks, down on her luck, on the come up with this group and all that. And Marvin was like, no, we ain't down on our luck. We ain't from the other side of the tracks. Like, no, that's not the way that I was telling you that you needed to spin the story. But the guy was like, it's just my bad. It's just down there where you guys live. It's a lot of bad shit happening. Like, Dean. Well, he didn't say Dean. He just said there's this guy that was killed. I think his name is Dean. All right. And Marvin was like, Dean? Yep, he got killed. Suspected big time drug dealer, blopty blopty blue. So as soon as he tells him that, then Marvin was just like, I gotta go. And the guy was just like, we just got started. He was just like, I gotta go. He pay his little money and he leave. And the guy was just sitting there, and I was just like, and you still don't know that the fact that you just told this man that a big time drug dealer was killed, and Marvin was shocked, and all of a sudden he gotta go. You ain't put two and two together yet, white boy? Oh, bless his heart, child. Bless his heart and all his parts. But Marvin now has become this person that is trying to bridge the gap between Lou and Rock. That's his sister, that's his brother. He's always been the kind of the fuck up one, and the one that Rock, might cast off and whatever, but Lou has always been there. So this dynamic is new to Marvin. He's just trying to get everybody back on the good foot. Okay, so he goes and tells Rock that Lou has this bar now, and Lou is wanting the family to come and support because he's having this hip-hop night. And Rock was just like, yeah, it's still fuck Lou. Okay, and really for Lou, it's still fuck Rock, but these two are very stubborn, and so Marvin is trying to get them back together, but it's just really, really not working. You guys know that Rock's problem is that she is super prideful, and she will not admit. It's hard for her to soften up them edges, but them edges is jagged and sharp as hell, so she ain't trying to soften up them edges and all. And so it is hard. A lot of things that happen to Rock is really because of herself and her attitude and just her inability to be a human being sometimes, But I do enjoy the fact that Marvin and Lou's relationship is back on track. Okay, we just got to get Rock back on. But Marvin and Lou, these two brothers who have always kind of had like a certain vitriol for each other because they were kind of pit against each other. Lou was the one that did everything Rock said. Marvin was the fuck up, so. But I'm glad to see that their relationship is together. So, and then Lou, of course, he's at the bar and he's trying to make a difference. I think he realizing that his luck is starting to go in the right direction now that he done took off from Rock. And so he, he kind of feeling like he got a new start. He's going to stop drinking as much, and really like give his all to this music thing. The lady, the owner of the bar, which this is still a very, it's a crazy thing that's happening, but whatever. The lady really wants Lou. The lady is just happy to have Lou. I guess maybe she might be a little lonely. She kind of looks at Lou as her son, kind of a mother figure to him. And Lou kind of gravitates, I guess, to the lady a little bit in that way as well, because we see that, you guys remember Rox and their mother. We never saw the boys with the mom, but we did see this time Lou going over to the mom's house trying to get like some of his dad's old music out of the garage. And the mom is just like, everybody worried about your daddy. Ain't nobody worried about me. Who gonna take care of me? I was just like, oh, okay. And Lou was just like, lady. Okay, because she tried to say that music was what killed his father, and he was like, no, music ain't killed my father. He didn't say what did kill his father, but I was just like, was it your nagging ass mama? Shit. So Lou is trying to get himself, back on the right track. And I was so happy to see that Rock was like finally swallowed her pride, because when it gets to be too much, Rock will swallow her pride, but it gotta be a whole lot, way more than the average person would say is too much. But Rock finally get herself together and was just like, okay, let me take my ass on down to this bar and try to support this fool, okay, and see what we can do to try to get this family back on track. And then she all gussied up and everything on her way out the door, and then the police stop her, and tell her that she got to come down to the station. And why is that? Well, because Creepy Daddy been talking to, there's an investigator there who all of a sudden has decided that he got to start keeping his eye on Rock again. Okay, well, the problem is this investigator has spoke with somebody else, had another suspect. Had a witness in there and was questioning him, and the person gave him Rock's name. Okay. And so now that Rock's name has come up again, he was just like, oh no, she's now a person of interest again. So now he's telling her that she got to be questioned and everything. And I was just like, dang. And Lou was never going to know that Rock was going to come down there. Okay. At least he won't know no time soon, because she never gets to show up. She's down there at the police station. And then now the newest problem is, they're questioning her about the studio, her connection with Camacho and all of this. And Lou is trying to do this all legitimate thing over here at the bar. She says they know that she was tied in with Lou with the studio and everything, which means now that is going to bring the cops' eye over to Lou's new situation over here at the bar, and that is going to be a disaster. Okay, so Lou, as much as he is trying to get away from Rock, the fact that Rock, I don't think Rock was trying to snitch on Lou. They already knew about Lou. So, Rock wasn't trying to snitch on him, but I was just like, that Lou just can't catch a break. Like, nobody can catch a break on this show. Everybody got fucking bad luck, you guys. So now Rock has been officially added back to the suspect list. Yeah, she walked in there, person of interest, and she walked out, I think, a suspect. So now Rock is still going to have the police breathing down her back and all. It's going to go over there, and it's going to interrupt that bar situation. We can see it coming. But the bar thing is going to be nice. It's exactly what Lou wanted. The hip-hop night is a success. Everybody from the South Side is all there in Manhattan. And it's open mic night, so they got singers up there. Even Fame get up there and do a rap, and actually does very well. So I was just like, dang, like everything that Lou was trying to do that first season, it finally kind of came into fruition, kind of on a back way, but it still happened for him in this third season. And it's about to come crashing down still because of Rock. I'm just like, Man. Like I said, can't catch a break. Now let's talk about Dean. Dean being the man, and the fact that Ronnie killed Dean is a problem. Okay? Even though folks don't necessarily like Dean, Dean is well respected in the drug game there in New York. So the fact that Ronnie just threw caution to the wind and killed Dean, it's an issue. Okay? Now, Marvin had told Rock that Dean was killed. And Rock was just like, I don't even care. Like, I'm not in it. Like, all Rock keep on telling everybody is just like, I'm not in that shit no more. I'm trying to hold on to my child. Okay? The thing that is the most important to her, even though she can't seem to bring herself to just really say all these things. But she is trying to do, like, so she don't care about that Dean situation. But the Dean situation is definitely going to be a problem in the drug game because, well, Dean was the one that was giving the drugs to the people. So, yeah, there's that, the Dean problem. When Rock goes to Dean's funeral and she gives her condolences to his mother. You guys remember he loved his mother, took care of his mother until his dying day. I'm sure they didn't see that coming, child. But anyway, she sees Unique there. And, you know, when she looks up at him and he looks at her, and I was just like, ooh, it's undeniable. Okay. I think I love the idea of maybe in Rock and Unique trying to hook up, but when they finally did hook up, you know, I liked more of the chase than the actual conquer, you know. But anyway, they go outside and, you know, Unique is all flirting with her, and she was just like, we can't be talking like that. And, you know, he tells her that he knows who killed Dean. Okay. And I think it's implied that she knows as well that it's Ronnie. Now, Ron, this nigga done took his ass back to Unique house. And the girlfriend, she, you know, she don't know what the hell going on. She about sick of everybody. And Ron is sick of girlfriends. So everybody's sick of everybody. The feelings are mutual here. She come in there, where Unique at? What you been doing? You know, she going off on him. She want him out the house. This, that, and the other. Okay, where Neek at? And he says he probably out fucking Rock. Okay, while he's staring in the damn, this nigga staring in the damn, fish tank, looking all like this. I was just like, Ronnie. Baby, back up from the fish tank. The tank ain't did nothing to you. Okay? Oh, scary motherfucker. And so, you know, he just said that, and she was like, what? What you say? I said, girl, did you not hear him, or did you just not want to hear what he said? What you said, Ronnie? Where he at? You know, Ron was just like, oh. He just walks out the door. He don't answer her nothing. I said, ooh, Ronnie, now why you blow up that man's spot like that? Why you do that? You are really just throwing all the rules of the street out the window. So when he leave, I was just like, oh, you already know how it's going to be. You know, so Unique come home, and Unique done had a long day and saw his girl and couldn't get a little taste, you know, and at the funeral and all. So he get home, and she just like, where you been, Neek? You been over there in that damn Rock's bed? That's who you fucking? And Unique was just like, girl, you got everything you need in this damn house. Okay? You up here worried about Rock? And she was like, it's not just any person, it's Rock. Okay? She is the reason why you almost went to jail. She done took everything from us. And you sitting here tell me that you fucking her? Like, what is wrong with you, Unique? Ronnie done told her all about Rock, even though, you know, he didn't. But she know enough. And she's going off on Unique. And Unique was just like, I can't believe this motherfucker actually told her that I was like, he know. Like, really? That's what you... So Unique is pissed. So Unique get in his car, and I was just like, how is this going to go? Earlier in the show, when Ron goes to meet with, well, he goes and not corners her, but he confronts the Spanish lady that, you know, Rock was working with the store, the deli, the one who she was working with her cousin. And, you know, of course, that lady don't like Rock. She don't like Unique. I have a feeling that she don't like black people. Okay, they're Puerto Rican. And so Ronnie is telling her that, you know, he trying to work with her and everything. And she was just like, I already told y'all I don't fuck with Unique. And he was just like, but I'm not Unique. And she was just like, I don't give a damn. You part of the family, bloodline, all that. Like, no. But Ronnie was just like, yeah, no, we gonna still work. Like, we gonna still do this out there, you know? And she was just like, yeah, she basically hoped that Unique die. And he was just like, Unique is still my brother. Okay, so I ain't gonna let it go down like that. So when Unique was out, I was thinking that maybe Unique was gonna, because I had already found out, it had already been spoiled for me that Unique died in this episode. Okay, so at this point, I'm just waiting to see when it's gonna happen. Unique is driving. He drives to the Taylor spot, you know, his old Taylor spot, and Ronnie is there. Because I'm assuming that was Ronnie's spot at one time. So, you know, when he goes in there and he confronts him, he's just like, I can't, you know, you gonna go and tell what's her name that I was fucking Rock, and I told you I was gonna take care of you and help you, and I was gonna bring you up, and blah, 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 blah. And Big Ron don't want to hear that. Okay, long story short, these two get to arguing, and then they start fighting, and I thought that was gonna be it. You know, I was just like, maybe that's what these two need. Maybe we just needed to clear the air, beat the hell out of each other like brothers often do, and then just move on with our lives from there. Like, now everybody can get to this bread. Okay, shout out to Stevie J. That's what I'm thinking is gonna happen. You know, Unique, of course, he beats the hell out of Ron, to the point where he's knocked out on the floor, and Unique was just like, nigga, and don't you ever forget it. Okay, who the hell is running shit around here now? So Unique, you know, licking his wounds, he walking out the door. Big Ron get up, he walk after Unique and gets a damn steel pipe or a pole or something and goes and beats the hell out of Unique, his own fucking brother. And I was just like, so I didn't have like the reaction that I would have liked to have had, since it had been spoiled for me already. So I just was sitting there shaking my head, because I was just like, I had kind of a little bit of hope that Ronnie wasn't going to be the one responsible for killing Unique. I was hoping that it was going to at least be the Puerto Ricans or the Colombians or whatever they are. And so that could be that, you know, but that's not how it worked out. Ronnie is the one that is responsible for killing Unique. You guys know my special brand of love for Unique. I'm sad to see him go. I don't really know what this means for the show. Yeah, sometimes people have to be sacrificed. I don't think that it's too early for Unique to be gone, but I just was like, it didn't feel like his character need to necessarily stay around anymore, especially with Ronnie being there. But to me, it just feels like he was still an integral part of the cast. So it's like, what is happening now? I think the fact that Unique's death is obviously going to pull Rock back into the game, but I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about it. It's going to be sad that Joey Badass is going, but I'm sure he's going on to, you know, bigger and better things. He's extremely talented and all, but I just was like, damn, it's time for Unique to go already, you guys. He is gone. So damn, I hated that. So yeah, that's it. I mean, I guess if we was gonna say anything, at least Big Ron had the decency not to leave a man all smashed up in the middle of his damn tailor shop. Instead, he takes him to a well-hidden cliff in the middle of the woods and pushes him over the side. They ain't even wrapped the man up in no burlap or nothing. Just push him over, arms is flapping all around. You know, he's going down the hill and everything. Damn. Nigga, that's a bad way to go out. That's a bad way to go out, y'all. So, boy, I sure hate to see Unique go. Wait till Rock find out that Unique is gone. Every man that Rock get hooked up with, they disappear one way or the other. So, I mean, I guess Unique was next in line, but sure hated it. What y'all thought about the episode? All right, you guys, that is it. I think I hit all of the topics of the show, or at least the main parts of what happened. And, you know, we'll go back to our regular format next week. All right. Make sure that you thumbs up the video, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm Roxanne. The channel is itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And I plan on doing the same, y'all. Until next time, rock stars. Bye.